Hey, Chris Liepe here with why you get tired when you sing and how to fix it. And yes, this includes singing aggressively. A lot of times we have in our mind that we are initially, when we go into a practice session or gig, that we have a lot more stamina available to ourselves than we actually do. Then there comes a point where we're confronted with reality. Our voice doesn't behave the way that we think it should, or maybe it feels a little bit more rough than you remember it feeling in similar scenarios. And then you get this sort of competitive vibe about your mentality where you have to compete with yourself. Like, hey, I can do this. I know what I'm doing. I've done this a bunch of times. And then you go downhill fast at that point. Once you start competing with yourself, with your own expectations, all bets are off. Well, I'm going to give you a very simple exercise that you can do to recenter your voice and your mind so that you can last longer, you can sing without getting tired. And if you do start to feel a bit tired, you can go back to this exercise and reground. And if you'd like more tips like this and you'd like me to come alongside you and help you with your voice, the best place to start is by clicking the link below and joining my free course. The exercise that we're going to be doing today, you can hear guys like Connor Mason, Jeff Buckley, Jimmy Necco. These guys do this kind of thing a lot, and it's almost this sort of therapeutic mindfulness sort of singing. You kind of get lost in what they're doing. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today, but we're going to be doing it in a bit more contained, observational way. And this exercise for many of you is not going to feel natural when you start. You're going to have to really take inventory on what notes work initially with this exercise for you. And then as you're able to get it in a certain part of your range, you're going to be able to do it in other parts of your range. But it does take a lot of thinking initially, and it takes a lot of feeling. Okay, here it is. We're going to start here, and we're just going to sing one note. And we're going to use the vowel transition. Do this in different parts of your range, get it down. The point is we're moving the note. Oh, darker lower larynx position. Oh, still opening our nasal passage. Oh, and then we're moving it forward. You can see me brightening up. Oh, I'm also using the brightness. To increase my dynamics a little bit. How is this going to help you sing without getting tired? Stick with me. What we're going to try to do is we're going to start in our head voice. In a note that we could hit with our chest voice. Oh, I could totally do that. Oh, and then as we approach the vowel change, oh, we're going to get into our chest voice. Ah, we're going to make it nasal. Oh, and as we go back to the O, the longer one, we're going to we're going to back off in our pressure. What this is doing is it's awakening our voice and our mind to the fact that volume doesn't have to be constant, number one, but also that as we navigate different vowels, wow, seal, seal, we can change resonances. We are free to change resonances in the same phrase, within a single word, even without placing consonants. It's not like we have to be like this. You said. Also, we are using a open throat, lower larynx position in a quiet way, as opposed to which is what a lot of people will do. The open vowels are typically very, very projected. What people do when they get tired quickly, without even noticing or thinking about it so much, is that they use open vowels and they move too much air. And then it's the equivalent of doing this to your vocal cords. A bunch. You dry them out. They don't have the elasticity that they need. And then you start pushing harder to fight that, and you start getting tired. Your voice starts getting tired. So I'm going to go through this exercise. This is just something that it's a super short exercise, and you can do it in like 20 seconds just to recenter. The idea is we're exploring dynamic range over a vowel transition within different parts of our range. Here we go. Can I be in head voice there? If you crack in and out of your different resonances, that's fine. Eventually, you're going to want to be able to practice blending those through. There's all sorts of amazing phrases that you can do and expand upon once you start working with this vowel modification as you go in and out of your different resonances. It's important that you start by not introducing consonants. You can work with different vowels once you get the ow thing going. And you heard me do that. But when you introduce consonants, you start segmenting the notes and you don't work on the transition. Why is the transition important to get? Over time, as you work with melodies, more complex melodies, you'll be able to work in and out of your chest and head resonance, thereby saving energy and creating a really dynamic, wonderful sound, all at the same time that you are learning to be attentive to airflow and energy level. I'm going to start with the basic exercise. Wow. Moving it from back here, forward, head voice to chest voice, back to head voice. Then I'm going to just spontaneously start using phrases with this same thing, and you can see how it develops. Grow and sow. Grow and sow. Grow and so. Poor vowel formation, not being attentive to resonance are the two reasons that you get tired too quickly. And that feeds into the competitive mindset at the beginning. Sometimes you're doing this stuff without knowing it. Sometimes you're not doing it without knowing it. And so you're like, oh, I was singing better yesterday. I don't know why I'm not singing as good today. Well, there's different things happening. It's not just about what you ate the night before. There's different things going on in your mind, and we have to get those out and be attentive to those and work them. And that's what this exercise is about. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you have any questions about this and any other suggestions, problems that you have with your own voice that you'd like me to address in a future video, please subscribe. And again, if you'd like to go deeper on a more hand-holding path with me, click that link below and join my free vocal course. We'll see you for more.